Hello, hi, good evening. Welcome to the stream. My name is Garrison from Singapore, and yes, today we are going through another evening stream. A yeah, slightly early. The time now is 4:57. Today is the fifth or sixth. Year. Just give me one. I think it's six. So if you grow old, you can't exactly see numbers very clearly. Is it six? It's the 6th of September. Today is a Tuesday, right? So, yep, I think yesterday's stream, yeah, it's it's the first one out of the missing for about a week plus. So today we are going to continue with the stream as per usual. So yeah, and mm, how should I put it? Um, yeah, guess we better do a stream before everything gets lost. Right, so just let me run through the usual stuff before I start the stream proper. So I've also fired up my dashboard itself. Okay, right. So there are two ways in which you can actually communicate with me in this live stream. One is via the chat box itself, the chat function. Just type in your questions, opinions, what have you, and then I'll try to answer them as before the end of the live stream. Yep. Alternatively, you can, if you want to talk to me live on air itself, what you can do is you can actually go over to my Discord server. So the link is found on my Twitch profile. Click on Discord, and then if you have a Discord account, you'll be invited to join my server. So yep, once you're in my server itself, look for this live on air voice channel. Click and then just join the voice channel, turn on the microphone, and then you can talk to me live on air itself, right? Although it's not exactly real time, there's a slight lag in between. And yeah, if let's say you are actually using the voice channel itself, you probably need to speak a little louder, yeah, so that we can actually capture your voice in the live stream itself. Right, so those are the two ways in which you can actually join me. If let's say you don't have a Discord account, don't worry, you can actually create one for free and then you can actually join my server itself. Now, of course, the server itself, not only you can actually use a voice channel, to actually to go live on air with me on the live stream itself. There's also text, so-called text channel in the Discord server. So, yep, you can actually click on this text channel that says social media, expand on it, look for Twitch. So once you click on Twitch itself, you'll be able to see our current week's topic, as well as the previous week's topic, as well, and the poll questions. Right. So I'll come back to this when I talk about the topic for this week. Uh, yeah, to introduce you more to the Discord text function itself. Right. So welcome to the stream. If you're watching this as a replay, yeah. By the way, yesterday's live stream is not up on YouTube yet due to some technical issues. So yeah, I seek your forgiveness. So normally, excuse me, you can actually rewatch this live stream as a recorded stream via Twitter or no, not Twitter. Sorry, what I'm talking about, via the Twitch channel as well as YouTube, right? So these are the two channels. But the thing is that for Twitch itself, they only allow me to actually save the recorded video for up to 2 weeks. I think I still have the 2 weeks because I'm an Amazon Prime uh, user. So otherwise, you have only up to 7 days, which is 1 week's worth of recorded stream, right? So that's more or less it. So if let's say you want to watch, you can actually go to YouTube itself. The link is also attached on my Twitch profile. So yeah, you can watch my recorded stream all the way from 1st of May this year, right? So yeah, you can actually do check out on the YouTube channel itself to watch the previous streams. Right. Yeah. So having talked about the live stream and also the recorded stream, yeah, if let's say you want to communicate with me, you can actually private message me through my other social media handle. They're also found on my Twitch profile as well. I've actually given my Instagram, Twitter, as well as TikTok, right? So, yeah, all these various social media platform are meant for different things. But at the moment, I would like to seek everybody's help. Which is if let's say you have got a TikTok account, just feel free to join my TikTok. A Yeah, to join my TikTok itself, I need to so-called have 1,000 followers before I can do live stream on TikTok itself. So yeah, so need your help on that. Otherwise, let's see. Yeah, basically that's more or less about it. So yeah, the time now is 5:03 in the evening on Tuesday itself. So I I will probably. I'm actually now going to get off the expressway and then to go by the long way to the CBD itself. Where I'm going to have a meeting later. Okay, right. So yeah, that's more or less it. So let me just look through everything. Dashboard, yep, great. So yeah, let me just swipe away the notification. Yes, and we are good to go. Right. Yesterday, yeah, actually, how should I raise it? Yeah, after missing about a week, on the stream itself. Yesterday we go. Finally, we are back, and the thing is, it's still normal as usual. Uh, yeah, nothing much has changed. Um, I don't really prepare for my live stream, so that's why sometimes you find that it's actually quite disorganized, and also period of time where there are awkward silences. Yeah. So it's a matter of me probably trying to see if I can get anyone to come online to actually to have a chat. Right. Okay. So okay, why not let's go back to our topic for the week itself. So in fact excuse me, the topic for this week is rather is the more or less the same as it's not more or less the same, it's actually the same as because we are missing in action for 1 week, which is the entire of last week. So the topic is actually from the previous week itself. So there's like quite a lot of time and exposure for the topic, right? So right now I'm contemplating whether should I get a drink. Yeah, I was here yesterday. Never mind. It's okay. I'll just carry on. Right. So yes, talking about the topic itself. Yes. Before I digress and lost my point again. Right. So the topic is actually more on the which social media platform are you on? So I've actually given an entire list of apps and social media so-called platform. So you can actually not only social media platform, it's actually messaging platforms as well. What else? Yeah. So basically, some of the kind of the common so-called apps that we probably use for messaging as well as for posting on social media and stuff like that. Yeah. So it's just just have some fact finding about which are the platforms that you are in, and yeah, that's about it. So nothing much. But if you compare the topic itself with the previous week's topic, um, yeah, I think the previous week's topic is more engaging. For this week itself, it's just a matter of which platform you are at, and then yeah, that's pretty much about it. So yeah, maybe coming back to the function for the Discord text so-called channel, if it's like one of the previous week's topic, like for example, we are talking about I don't know, maybe let's say for example talk about doxing itself, and if let's say you have got some further opinions to add on and stuff like that, yeah, feel free to actually create a thread. Yeah, and then with that we can actually further elaborate, and then we can actually carry on with the discussion itself, because sometimes the poll questions it may not so-called truly reflect on the topic, the topic itself. So sometimes you will need some further elaboration on the points so that we can actually bring across the idea of the topic much better, right? So that's why you can also expand and create a thread on it, and then yeah, the others will join in and chime in to actually give their opinions as well, right? So so much so that yeah, this week is school holidays. So we have got this topic for this week itself. Actually, I'm looking ahead, like for example, going into next week itself. What are the topics that you guys would like to discuss and stuff like that? Yeah. So I think if let's say if I'm not wrong, let me trace back 2 weeks ago when I actually asked this question on which social media platform you are on and stuff like that. It's actually more of like leading to which platform are you comfortable, which platform do you think that it's actually um, probably change its original intent of use and stuff like that, right? So just maybe let me share a bit. Like for example, Instagram used to be one of the favorite apps for you to actually share pictures or some short videos, you know. Uh, yeah, you can actually share and post on. Now, of course, I'm not going to talk about the other platform, which is Facebook, because you can actually do a lot of things on Facebook. You can share and then, you know, to make things viral. Like for example, this certain video that's taken, and then you can actually share, and then it actually appears on your feed itself, and then your friends will actually look at it. And if let's say they think that is something in which they would like to share as well, then there are multiple shares and then views and likes, and that's how things will actually explode and get viral. But of course, I think for Facebook itself, there's kind of like too much advertising at the moment, and it seems like they are actually kind of like tracking you in the sense that whatever you are searching, you're looking for, and stuff like that. And then the next moment you find the advertisement of the so-called suggested, uh, yeah, in some way it's like perhaps you are like, let's say you are looking for toothbrush, for example. You might have Googled it, you might have talked about it, your phone might listen to your conversation and then trying to understand you're actually looking for a toothbrush itself, and then the next moment you see all the various brands of toothbrush, be it the normal traditional toothbrush, electric toothbrush and stuff like that. They all begin to surface on your social media feed itself. So that gets quite annoying. I know it's about personalization, but it's actually invading privacy to some extent. Yeah, that's what I feel. So I'm not so in favor of using Facebook for now. Instagram, we can actually you can actually see more like suggested posts or this sponsored thing coming up. But I think it is not as intrusive as probably Facebook. And the thing is that over this part of the region of the world, most of us actually use Facebook or Instagram more itself. Yeah, in this region. So there's something in which to ponder about. Of course, I think I also did mention I'm actually with kind of like using less of Facebook unless I'm actually running my advertising and stuff like that, campaigns and stuff like that. Uh, it will still be there. My Facebook account will still be there, but not so much updates and yeah and stuff like that. So uh, I think for my Facebook, not only do I have my Facebook page itself, even my profiles, and in terms of adding of friends and stuff like that, I think I will also would like to do some housekeeping because yeah, I think um, honestly, I think everyone is entitled to their view. But if let's say you work for probably a multi-level marketing kind of companies and would like to push for to recruit people to be your downline and then to share the products that you know um, you are how should I put it yeah like products that you are actually kind of like selling and stuff like that. Then I find that the frequent posts on social media, especially on Facebook itself about your stuff, and then with all the copy and paste so-called uh, copywriting kind of like general marketing so-called um, lines and stuff like that, and it actually makes my feed quite quite irritating. So it's either I have to unfriend you or I have to see less of your posts and stuff like that. But I think that kind of like defeats the purpose of having friends on the profile itself. So I would suggest if let's say you would like to actually do all these stuff things, please do on your page. And if let's say people are interested, they will follow your page and not, as a friend being held ransom to all your, how should I put it, all your marketing and stuff. Yeah. So that's something in which I would like to just share, right? Uh, what else? Right. So I did mention that I'm going back to Twitter, but unfortunately I didn't really go back to Twitter to post because it's not so. I've been using Twitter in the past, but over this part of the region, there's not many users on Twitter itself. So uh, yeah, so that's about Twitter, and then TikTok is the up and rising one. Be it believe it or not, if you like it or not, it's going to be here to stay. It's going to have its own influence, of course, for TikTok. And you can actually see that Instagram is trying hard to to follow what are the so-called positive things that TikTok has, and they would like to incorporate on the Instagram. However, I think Instagram, please don't do that. You have got your own character. I think personally, I would still prefer you to be how should I put it, photographers. Not say photographers, but it's actually more on like maybe still pictures, in the moment, capture the moment, share the things that you would like to share and stuff like that. Yeah, I think it makes more sense rather than you also want to dabble into videos and you try to do things that what TikTok has already done. So it's a little tricky, but yeah. What I feel is that you need to have your own character, your own strength. Yeah. So that's why I feel that Instagram has kind of lost it amongst the so-called the benefits and stuff that will, like for example, advertising revenues and stuff that will benefit the platform more than the user. Of course, all these apps they are actually meant to actually, let's say they will modify, they actually improve on the app itself or the software or stuff like that. they really need to be compensated. And yeah, but as to neglect privacy uh, to how should I put it, to the commercial aspect, then I think it's rather not worth it. Okay, I think enough of renting for now. The time now is about 5:18. Yeah, I'm still pretty early for my next appointment, and we are like 20 minutes into the stream. So just let's see if anyone join in the stream, and we will also see if anyone leave any comments and stuff like that. Yeah, so I think just give another say 3 to 5 minutes, and then if let's say there's nothing on, then I will most likely end the stream, right? Okay, so I'm now I just passed chimes. I'm actually heading towards the Funan direction and going all the way down towards Chinatown. In fact, I think today the traffic is not as heavy as maybe yesterday. It's still school holidays at the moment. We don't exactly have the full so-called peak uh, peak hour period yet. Yeah, yeah, I know that, after once we have actually opened up entirely, and then we currently right now we don't it's not mandatory for us to wear masks when we're actually out and about. Uh, yeah, things has actually trying to move back to pre-COVID-19 period. I we shall see how things go. Think what else? Yeah, again, I'd like to thank some of you viewers who are actually quite, who secretly watch I would suppose probably the replayed so-called stream, the videos, and then you actually, text me, um, yeah, giving words of encouragement and stuff like. Yeah, I know that I'm actually going through quite a rough patch at the moment. Uh, yeah, so thanks for encouragement, and yeah, we'll uh, yeah, we'll how should I put it? We'll stay strong, and we'll continue with what I'm doing, right? So, and thank you for the mental and moral support. So appreciate that. Mm, right. Of course, if let's say if any one of you would like to provide financial support and stuff like that, yeah, I will be very gladly to receive that as well. But yeah, I think that's not the point. We shall see. Okay, right. So I've now crossed over the Singapore River, and I'm going to make a left turn later to go to the MBFC area, which is the Marina Bay Financial Center, yeah, MBFC. And yes, as we know that Formula One is coming back to Singapore this year, the lights and everything are all being installed and tested already on the street circuit itself. I think the smaller kind of like grandstand around certain corners, they are all up already. So gearing and preparing for the Singapore Grand Prix, which will take place on the first weekend of October. Yeah, if I'm not wrong. Yep. Yes, first weekend of October. So meaning to say there will be one more race from now till uh, first week of October, and the next race is in Monza, if I'm not wrong, before they come over to Singapore, right? So for those who are actually watching Formula One and would like to discuss more, feel free to do so. If you notice my Discord server, I do have a section on Formula One, and Okay, right. So let me take a quick glance. Nope, I don't see anyone online at the moment. So I'll just wrap up and then we are good for the day itself. Right. Okay, it's going to turn green, but I'm going to make my move. Okay. So thank you for watching. Yeah, and thank you for those viewers who actually text and show their support and stuff like that. I really, really do um, appreciate that. It's all these, messages and words of encouragement and stuff like that that will keep us, keep us sane, keep us so-called make us feel stronger. At least we know that things that we do, even though it may seem rubbish to some, but there are also people viewing and then giving their points, giving their advices and stuff like that, right? So really, really thank you so much. And yeah, so I think for this live stream itself, uh, apart from the old stream that was being streamed, I would say 2 weeks ago, that I think the number of viewers are actually quite quite substantial to a certain extent because I'm not a so-called public figure. I don't really have a lot of followers, but to have such a number of views, I'm actually quite flattered in a sense. Um, yeah. So no matter, we shall see how it goes. Maybe initially there are plans to actually expand this channel to get more collaborations, to have people with me live or getting maybe guests to actually speak to us virtually and stuff like that. All these are actually in the pipeline itself. No concrete plans as yet. And yeah. The most important thing is I must be able to take care of myself. As in the things I'm doing, my work and stuff like that. Only when things are stabilized that I've got the time to actually look into doing live stream and stuff like that, then yeah, it'll be much more comfortable to do that. Mm, right. So, yep, we are going to be close to 30 minutes already. I think it's actually quite a long stream without any guests, without anyone talking, and with only myself blabbering and blabbering. So, yeah, I think we should end the stream right now. So, thank you for watching. So, once again, I think tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, we shall see. I don't think I'll be able to stream on Wednesday and Thursday, but I will be back on Friday and also the weekend itself. We'll see how things go. And yeah, till then, take care and yep, uh, all the best. And I will see you guys the next time I come online. All right, thank you. Goodbye.